Martinist transmission of the Marquis Louis Claude de Saint-Martin. There is no space here to speak of Saint-Martin's political theories, of his feelings towards the French Revolution, of certain things without importance or consequence which occurred to him therein. I am concerned only with the deeper issues of his life and thoughts. A writer on errors and truths had obviously something to say on the basis of governments, the authority of sovereigns, and on jurisprudence, while a searcher of religion and theosophy, who had passed through the world crisis at the end of the 18th century at its very heart and centre, could neither fail to have his part therein, nor to leave us reflections thereon. We have philosophical and religious considerations on the French Revolution, light on human association, and a few other pamphlets, which do not call to be named. Saint-Martin had also some actinides of another kind imposed upon him, as, e.g., when he was called to the École Normale, instituted to train teachers for public instruction. These things did not last, and left no mark behind them. In September 1792, the health of his father called him again to Amboise, where he remained for a year, or a considerable time after the father's death. We hear of him then at Petitbourg, a country house of the Duchesse de Bourbon, and afterwards at Paris till the spring of 1794, when a decree against the privileged and proscribed classes, amongst which it was his lot to be born, enforced his return to Amboise till it was cancelled in his respect in January 1795, when the work of l'École Normale brought him back to the capital for a period. His time appears to have been divided between Paris and his native town till the end of 1799, and I mention this year because on December 24th, Saint-Martin lost so much by the death of the Baron, Kirchberger de Liebesdorf, a kindred spirit with whom he had maintained for 5 years what I described long ago as the most memorable, the most beautiful, the most fascinating of all theosophical correspondences. 1a. It became available in English so far back as 1863, but the edition has been out of print for decades, and I question whether there could be a better gift than an annotated translation at the present day by one who knows Saint-Martin, his work, and has period. It contains the true marrow, spirit, and quintessence of the French mystic, and has been referred to often in my notes. His devotion to Jacob Boehme was the chief mental characteristic of his later life. It is ever present in his correspondences above described, but I have never been able to see that it changed his own views. It may be true to say that it deepened them, but he was on sure mystic ground already before the Teutonic Philosopher gave him his own light. I do not think that it would have helped him to alter for the better one line of L'Homme de Désir, though he has left it on record that in the light of Jacob Boehme he should have written Le Nouvel Homme.